Hey YouTube, this is Kylie or Kylie's Chasing Dreams. Doing weeks 10 and 11. I'm actually up to week 14, but I'm just doing a bit of a catch up because I've been a really big lazy bum and yeah, time's just flying around and I've just been doing stuff, so I've been really slack on my video, so sorry guys. Okay, so I had my sleeve done at the Alfred on February 27th, 2014. Start weight was 145 kilos. Oops, sorry, I didn't do the pounds on that one. But week 10, I was 123.8 or 272.9 pounds, which was a loss of 1.2 kilos or 2.6 pounds for that week. So that made a total loss up to that week was 21.2 kilos or 46.7 pounds. And then week 11, I was 121.3 kilos or 267.4 pounds, which was a loss of 2.5 kilos or 5.5 pounds. And that brought me to a loss of 23.7 kilos, or I hit the 50 pound mark, 52.2 pounds. So yeah, that was, I had two really, really good weeks, and I'm actually going to throw some information out to you guys because week 10 and 11 I changed things up a bit. How it all come about was that I work in a pathology centre, so we have scientists and all that that we can talk to and stuff like that. And one of them came from Melbourne because she works with the doctors and tries to sign them up for different things and get them to use our products and stuff like that. And she noticed that I had a protein drink on my desk, and I just explained that I had the surgery and I was trying to get my protein in. And she goes, Kylie, you're doing it all wrong. Now, in the past, if you've seen some of my videos, I've been so confused about how many calories, how many proteins, what am I doing, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I've just been completely confused because I know you guys in the States are very high protein. My dietitian said to just eat three, well-balanced meals. But then other Aussies were also saying protein, protein, protein. So I was you sort of get confused thinking, am I doing the right thing? And then you think, oh no, you change it up. And then you think, well, is that right? So I thought, well, this lady called Nikki, she actually has done a science degree. And in her science degree, she did some nutritional parts, and she is actually going back to to become a nutritionist. So I thought, and well, if you actually saw her, she's a stick figure, so and she sticks to it like anything. So, and she was very passionate about what she was talking about. And this is the first time someone's actually talked about, in a way, the science of this sort of thing. So, she says that our body can either be acidic or alkaline. Now, if your body is acidic, you have a pH. Now, this bit might be wrong. I haven't really looked into the pH bit, but which is you can test through your urine, so you can get little strips from the chemist and it can tell you what your pH level is, or you can get a test done through your pathology centre. Just get a referral from your doctor for a urine analysis. And my pH was 6 or 6.5, which was actually pretty alkaline, which was good. If you go into the 7s, 8s and 9s, then you're acidic. And I'm not sure if it's the other way around, but yeah. Look it up on the web and it should be able to tell you what pH level you should be alkaline. And basically, I was having too much sugar and too high protein. Because having high protein will then turn your body into acidic. And some of the symptoms that I actually looked up, and sorry, I'm going to read this off a bit of paper. I actually went to oz.care2.com and it had a list of symptoms. Now, these symptoms, only a few of them, but there's a heap more for when your body is in acidic, what sort of symptoms you'll have. And these were really, really shocked me because, yeah, I'm actually suffering a lot of these. Lack of energy, constant fatigue, loss of physical tone and desire or drive. Frequently feels cold. Since I've been high protein, I've been freezing my butt off. And we haven't even really got into winter yet here, so very pale face. The doctors at my doctor's surgery that I work at keep on saying, are you okay, Kylie? You're pale. And I was feeling okay. What else? Excessive acid in the stomach. I've never had problem with reflux or anything like that, but I do find if I'm a little bit full, I'll get the burping and a bit acidy. Hair looks dull, split ends and falls out. Now I haven't suffered that yet, but since I've actually come off the high protein, my hair's been feeling a lot better, and that's just something I'm going to try and avoid, is losing some hair. Dry skin, especially, and this can come down to dehydration as well, but I've been getting my fluid in and I've still had dry skin, dry lips, that sort of thing. So that's another thing. Nails are thin and break and split easily, which, yeah, my nails have been terrible. Leg cramps and spasms. Since the 2 weeks that I've gone to become alkaline, I have not suffered a leg cramp at all. And I was getting 2 or 3 in one leg every single night, where I'd have to get up, walk around, and I would get muscle cramps all over my body. I'd get them in my back, under my chin, in my hands, everything. I'd get leg cramps or muscle cramps all over. So they're only a few. There is heaps more different sort of symptoms than that when your body is acidic. So and as I said, in the 2 weeks I've lost 1.2 kilos and then 2.5 kilos. Your body will naturally go into a stall like anything, with any diet, and you'll see when I do updates for week 12 and 13, yeah, I hit a stall. But I also realised that I actually upped my protein a bit more and had less carbs, and I was having more sugar because I drank some alcohol. So as soon as I went off that and went back to eating more carbs and regular food, I've then noticed over the last couple of days that I've actually lost about 1.7 kilos in 3 days. So yeah, for some reason this is really stuck, and I do have to refine it a lot more. I'm still not having my proper greens and that they say, but basically anything that grows on a tree grows in the ground to have. Yes, you still have your protein like your chicken and your meat, but all these fake proteins that people are trying to up their protein to get 80 grams of protein in their body, yeah, I'm just having if I have something to eat, like I might have some chicken or something like that, but it's not my main thing. I'm still trying to add in some proper carbohydrates, and it might work for me, it might not work for you, but if you're in that sort of stall sort of period, trying to change things up, it's worth a go. So it's something that as I said, I have to refine, but I'm finding that, yeah, while I'm sort of doing it properly, in a way, it's working for me and I'm having some good losses. So yeah, if I try and do a whole month to see how that goes, I'll let you guys know. But it's something that, yeah, I'm a little bit excited about. So yeah, please do some questions or whatever if you want. I'll try and answer them. As I said, I'm only just learning about all this. Google it. There's heaps of sites that talk about your body being alkaline and acidic. Also, I'm struggling for sort of ideas for what to talk about in my next videos. So if you've got any ideas what you want me to talk about or blubber on about, just let me know. I'll try and do something exciting. What else? I think this is just going to be a fairly quick one. Okay, just an idea of what I'm eating for you guys. And I will go into a bit more next week, so I'll for my week 12 and 13, I'll show you some of the products. But basically I'm having those rice biscuits. I'm having a variety of dips that do have like your spinach and nuts and all that in it as well. I am eating more nuts, so pistachios, cashews and almonds, and bread. I'm actually eating bread. Yes, I can only eat half a sandwich with no crust, but I'm eating bread. They do say that you're multigrain and that is a lot better, but I'm starting out, so I might train my body into eating a bit better bread. I'm also eating chicken and cheese still. I've had some rice, that goes down well, and I haven't found any food that doesn't agree with me. I do find that, yes, the protein is very heavy and I can have very little. So, which means all I can fit in is the protein. But with the way I'm going, protein isn't my goal anymore. I am trying to cut out the sugar. So hence why I reckon the next 2 weeks I had a stall, because I've been drinking alcohol, which it's a very sugary drink that I drink. But I also eat, like, love my apples at the moment. They have natural sugars in it, but it's a good sugar. And I've been having soups for lunch, so, or your premium bickies with a cheese spread or something like that on it. So, you know, I'm not just saying, oh, I've got to have protein first, protein first, protein first. I'm getting that protein idea out of my head. So if you want to keep on watching my journey on how I go with this, fine, follow my videos. I'll try and give you an update on how it goes each time I do a video. And sorry if it's every 4 weeks or something like that, but I'll try and do them more regular. But yeah, I think my week 12 and 13 video, I'll try and show you some of the different foods I'm eating, just to variety it up, and hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to show some good results with it, and not just get bored with just plain old meat. So, and I guess it will also help all you guys who aren't big protein eaters. My sister's the same. She actually lost a heap of weight naturally just before her wedding. She was normally about a 14, size 4, Aussie 14 size, and she lost a heap of weight and she got down to like a size 10 before her wedding. And the first couple of weeks she tried, you know, doing the protein thing and that sort of thing, and she didn't lose any weight. So as soon as she started adding in carbs, she started losing weight. So I don't know whether it's just in our genes that we love carbs, but for me it is working. I've noticed, yeah, it kickstarts everything. And yeah, I've just got more and more to sort of look into and research and try and refine everything to get it absolutely perfect, but we're never ever perfect. So we're always going to have days where we go out and eat and have, you know, the high sugary foods or the fatty foods or something like that. And I have had some fatty foods in this. You still got to keep and I mean, you try and keep your good fats in, and not the bad fats. But you know, we're human beings, and you know, we've got to, you know, if it's one meal here or there once a month or once a week or something like that that you do to reward yourself, well, you know, you just factor that into your weekly sort of meals and all that you have. So and that was one reason why I went with a sleeve, was no, I didn't want to go the band where, you know, everyone threw up after every meal, you couldn't have bread, you couldn't do this and that. That's why I didn't want to have that. And the sleeve just felt like it was, I could be more natural when I go out for meals. And, you know, yes, I'm only going to have a bread and butter plate of food or less, but you know, I can still sit there and enjoy a meal with everyone else without the thought of, oh crap, I'm going to go throw this up now. So, yeah. If you've got any questions or ideas, please just post them, or you can get me on my Facebook page of Kylie Chasing Dreams. Yeah, and hopefully over the next few weeks coming for me, things will, yeah, refine itself, and I'll have a bit more idea of what I'm actually doing. But as I said, I'm in the early phase of doing this sort of thing, so and I'm feeling better for it. So hopefully you guys will get some information out, and you guys can also research and get some good information too. So good luck with all your weight losses, and I will probably now just do another video for week 12 and 13, and then I'll be on track for, yeah, for when I weigh in on Thursday for week 14. So have a good one, guys, and yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. Bye.